Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll get that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm trying right now to connect. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. My first name's David. So I've been actually I started in role playing in with Metamorphosis Alpha in 1976 and been gaming since then. I played all editions of D&D, so and quite a few other role playing games. Oh, Traveler. Mm, yep. I don't. It's hard. I spent majority of the time in D&D, and probably my favorite edition is second edition. But but fifth edition is a lot of fun too. Hey, I'm having problems connecting. Oh, saying yeah, because I tried one of my other connections, and that yeah I double checked it for myself because I tried one of my other connections and I was able to connect to another game. So okay, okay, let me get that loaded up here. Okay, Okay. All right. So now it's time. Now I'm having a problem with the password. Because hey, Dominic, would you guys mind if I stream today or not? Okay, great. Right, right, exactly. I don't want to stream if anybody doesn't want to, but so if everybody's okay with it.
Uh, my alias, I'm leaving the same. Good vest, good troll. My IP public is the same, and starting server again. One moment. Hmm. But yeah. No, so are you running any games this weekend, David?
No, I had a lot of other things going on, so I just wanted to just play. I look for a game early in the morning so that then I have the rest of the day to take care of other things around the house.
That's awesome. Server still loading. One moment. That is perfect. Okay, almost. Just finishing off. Wait for program to respond. And off we go. Done. Okay.
Mic off.
I
Mic
am
on.
going to. I open up a stream on my computer to Discord. You can join it if you like. It is a stream of Sirenscape. It is just for music. I run my ambient music generation through there. Okay, the server is properly up. You should be able to join now.
Okay, same password.
Yep, I'm in.
Wonderful. Yeah, there's David as well. Awesome. Okay, PCs.
Dominic, for the siren scrape, where did you put that? Where? How do we connect to that?
Okay, in Discord, you'll see I'm live. You'll join that like the same way you would join a class stream.
Okay.
So on my name, you right click and you say there should be an option to join stream. That is apologies. That's in game room 4 chat. In game room 4 voice chat.
Okay, a sec here. Oh, there. It says watch stream, so I just click that. I guess. Okay.
Oh, there you are. Wonderful.
All right.
It's not supposed to be super loud music, just a note on it. I do try and adjust the music up and down a little bit. Some of the sounds that come through might sometimes be jarring for some people, so I know it's for me. There's some people I'm referring to. So when I change the music, I'll actually prompt that. I'll say music changing. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Reason being is some of the so especially some of the fight sounds start with like monsters screaming at the top of its lungs. So it's fun. Okay, so that being said, we're a small group. Once you join the server, you'll see there's a character selection of 5 characters. These are the prefabs. They don't have portraits right now. You're 2 players, so I'll adjust the difficulty accordingly. Instead of giving everyone an extra player to play with, I'll adjust. I'll give each person like a couple of healing potions just to just to even the odds, so to speak. So yeah, go ahead and choose what you like. Arcanus, what would you like to play?
I think I'm going to be the cleric today.
Wonderful. Okay, go for the cleric.
Okay, great. I was going. I was going to say if you didn't pick that, I was going to pick that. So that we're covered there. Okay.
This
Well, I'm
cleric is
happy
actually
to
built
let you
for
have the
healing.
cleric.
Oh, you got it. That's fine. I'll go ahead
Okay.
and take the fighter folk hero. How's that?
That's amazing. Yeah, the folk hero is nice. It is, I think he's a ranged specialist. Yes, he's got rustic hospitality and archery fighting style, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh, no, you're not in combat tracker yet. Okay, adding your characters. Right. So Arcanus, what's your character name? Ooh, there it goes. Type, 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 type.
I'm not sure what it should be.
Mm-hmm. Barbo.
Yeah, voila.
And David's filling in yours as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Aram. That's a very nice name. Wonderful. Right, so I've got you guys added to the party sheet. Aram's got a portrait. Barbo, you just need to get a portrait as well. It would be nice.
Oh, yep. Working on that.
No worries. I can, yeah, sorry. But if you don't, if you can't decide, I do have, tokens as well, but I'll let you do your thing. Right, while that's happening, I'm just going to cover some of the basics. So for that, I'm going to change the music over to tavern music. One moment. Tavern, friendly tavern, crowded thrumming. There's the burp. Wonderful. Right, so just a few before we get started in earnest, I need to just add that healing potions. So I'm just gonna quickly
Dominic,
go to action.
did my portrait pop up? Because I clicked on one, but I'm not seeing one on my end.
It's there. I can see it.
Okay.
So yeah, no worries, I can see it. If that's a really cool portrait. That's very nice and armored. Okay, so going to add a power to each one of you for the potions, so you guys can just click and do it
Mic
on
off.
the fly.
Mic on.
Let's quickly set you over to actions. Why on earth? Oh, I'm in edit mode. That's why. Add it in. Then go to powers. I'm gonna call these potion. I'm gonna call this
Mic
healing.
off.
Healing, and then I'm going to add an effect to it. Uses per day is 2. Once uses.
Mic on.
There we go. And then it is add an ability. The healing ability, thank you very much. And the healing ability needs to be 2d4 plus 2. Here we go. Nice. Haha. Tell me, while I'm doing this, David, you say you're streaming it. Are you streaming it to like a channel of yours somewhere on Twitch?
Oh yeah, I'm on Twitch.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
My channel is just the same as my name, DM David Keith.
Then I'm just gonna give you a quick follow. In between combats and stuff, I'm just gonna
Okay.
jump over and
Perfect.
because why not? Right, add a power. There's an empty power. Delete that one. Right, this needs to be potions, and this needs to be healing, and then it needs to get the added ability called add a heal, and then give the heal 2d4 plus 2. Pick up, right click, drop, plus 2. And then the quantity of times you can use this thing is going to be 2 on once. There we go. Cool, so each one of you have 2 healing potions. That should at least somewhat level the playing field. I will do my work on my end as well to try and not, immediately kill everyone. I mean, it's preferable. Right, so then some backstory on the rest of the stuff going on. So,
Mic off. Mic on.
let me start with my preamble. I always like to start with this. Dungeons & Dragons is a collaborative storytelling experience. Please be considerate of other players and their characters. Be kind to other players. You do not know what they might be going through. Try to be a supporting character to the player next to you. Please try to avoid extensive crosstalk on the table. Please have your ability descriptions, spell blocks, and features as written ready and at hand during play to reduce rule lookups. Please feel free to leave the table at any time to get coffee, go to the toilet, since it's not actively your turn. Okay,
Mic on.
rather if it's not actively your turn, not since. That being said, we've got a character selected. We've got a character named, both being Aram Rockseeker, clever. Got my eye on you.
It literally says in his description that he is cousins with Gundren.
Nice. Okay, and then Barbo, which is a human. Right. So before we jump into the story part of this, just a bit of expectation setting. This is a one shot. This will be like a sitcom. Everything will essentially start where it ends, or it might not. Either way, or when the session stops now, the story stops. That being said, the story we're playing is part of a larger story. It's part of the Lost Mines of Phandelver campaign. If you have played it before, then I hope you at least have fun. If you absolutely don't want to play this, please speak freely at the start, and I just swap to another dungeon. It's not that hard. That being on top of that, this is we're skipping over part of the first role-playing segment and jumping straight into the first dungeon. So there's going to be a spot of railroading in the start just to get things going. And should the session start to move slowly, and I start to run into my time cues on my side, because I only have 3 hours to present this session, I might railroad certain segments as well. I do try and read the room before I do this, so as to not make it too jarring. So if you do realize I'm railroading you, I just ask for your patience. Other than that, the choices, failures, successes, and wonderful kills that are about to happen are all your own. I hope you have a lot of fun, and let's get going. Okay, any questions?
No questions here.
Kick-ass. Right, let's change the music. The entire scene fades to black. You hear the sound of distant, uh, seemingly distant sounds of drinking and merrymaking. Music fades in as a vision gains light, and the blurry images come into view. We see a table surrounded by two dwarves and two humans. Aram Rockseeker, along with his companion Barbon, sits across the table from another dwarf and a human, Gundren Rockseeker and Sildar Hallwinter. Gundren Rockseeker has reached out to his cousin, Aram. Apparently, there is a lost mine somewhere in the Phandelver area, and it used to be a dwarven settlement, but it has gone lost. Gundren believes that he has found a map that will lead them to this space. After some negotiation of price, because even family doesn't work for free, Barbo and Aram are tasked with bringing up the larger quantity of the supplies, while Gundren Rockseeker and Sildar ride ahead. The next day comes around, and the party makes their departure. Riding on horseback, Gundren and his companion manage to head out far ahead, and they were supposed to reach Phandelver about a day before Barbo and Aram. The two of you turn off the main road and onto the Tribord Trail, heading to the east and just past the Neverwinter Forest. As the road starts to become more rural and starts to wind through the trees and low bushy hillsides, you come across a horrific scene. The horses of your employer, your cousin in this case, and Hallwinter lie massacred in the road ahead. No sign of the riders, no sign of their gear or their maps, and just a series of footprints leading off into the forest. Footprints that do not match those of a dwarf or a human. The two of you hovel the horses, store the wagon, and head into the forest, carefully following the trail until you come to a cave mouth. Sharing the first map. Following the goblin's trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. The two of you sharing a inquisitive look, and both of you send your hands lingering closer to your weapons. And with that, the scene is yours. What do you do, Borbo?
Let's see. I look over to my companion, and I said, not sure if we should just. I think we should try to move up here as silently and quickly as possible, just to take a quick look to see if those trails of those we've been following to come over here actually go into this cave or it's going somewhere else. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a bright plan. Though I don't do so well on the quiet. My armor is rather noisy, clangs together. You might want to do this scouting by yourself.
Yeah, let's take a look at out of character. Let me take a look at my armor. I'm probably the same boat. Let's see, where's my armor? What am I wearing?
Your armor is 15. You're wearing. You don't have stealth disadvantage, luckily.
Okay, I have leather armor. So okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna.
No, you don't.
Don't I? It looks like I have leather.
Yeah, it's leather.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna try to stealthily walk up to the cave entrance here.
Cool. All right, move up to there. You can move your token as you like. I'm just gonna unlock them real quick.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's how many.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You walk up and you carefully survey the scene. Aram, please do me a perception check as your companion moves forward.
Do you see anything?
Right. So, Aram, you notice there's something in the bushes over here. I'm just gonna mark it real quick over there. That seems to you see something that has a striking figure of a small humanoid, but it doesn't seem to have reacted or acted yet.
Barbo, I see something through the bushes.
Which direction? Is to the in front of me or to the to the west? East?
I point to the east.
Okay, I look over the same way. Do I see anything in the bushes?
As he points it out, you do see it. You see oopsie, the wrong button. Quickly get the masking mode. You see the small figure of a goblin that's in the bushes right there. Right, gonna share him now, and you are visible. He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. His back is towards you. He seems to be scarfing on something, but you can barely make him out through the bushes.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have my longbow prepared.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind you swapping weapons quickly and easily. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, you've got your longbow prepared. What do you choose to do?
Well, I look over at let's see, where's my companion here, Rock Seeker, and point to my bow and indicate that I'm going to take a shot at the goblin.
Awesome. So you're going to take a shot. Right, that means that starts combat. You guys are taking a surprise round against the goblin. Please roll initiative. Nice. Okay, Aram, Rockseeker, you have the first roll in initiative. Both of you have advantage. Well, surprise on the goblin. The goblin is going to skip his turn when it comes around. Round 1, first combat. One moment. Let's just get some music going in the meantime. Anyway, so Aram, you're up.
Okay, so will I be able to target the goblin with a save spell?
Yes.
I'm going to light him up with sacred flames.
You point, and he succeeds. They're
trickier than I thought.
Right.
All
Barbo.
right, here goes. And I'll just take a few steps forward over here, and that will be my turn.
Awesome. Right. Next player, it is Barbo.
Okay, Barbeau's going to take aim with his longbow and let loose.
You are going to massacre this thing. Ooh, 20. So, okay, what happens now? It is a hit. Roll damage. Not a crit, though. Come on. No! Goblin is heavily damaged. Goblin is surprised. He ends his turn. Round 2. Aram, you're up.
Yeah. Hey, Dominic, how many arrows do I have? Because that's showing 0 ammo right now.
Apologies. I forgot this one prefab doesn't have it. I'm going to give you 20.
Okay.
So you're down to 19. So 20 and tick 1. There we go.
Right.
So
here we go. Ha! And I'll charge him and smack him with my warhammer.
ooh, that's difficult to rain through the bushes and stuff. So yeah, fair enough. But that's only 3 squares. Barbo, I forgot to ask you too. If you want to move, you can still you can quickly handle your movement. I skipped.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I'll stay right. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Right. Then Aram, you swing at him, hit with your warhammer. Do damage.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Splat.
My Moradin's hammer.
The fight ends as the goblin squishes to the ground. Right. Let's quickly get that splat over here. Hey, you.
That was a good shot. Though, aim higher next time.
Okay, I will. Well, I think the bushes got in my way. Plus, he's kind of a short guy.
He's understandable.
Yeah. So hey,
Right.
so in the meantime, I'm going to scan the area and see if I see any more. Usually goblins are out there in pairs or more, I would think.
Okay, yeah. Please do me a perception check as you scan the area.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see what your human eyes see. There we go. That's an 8 plus 4 proficiency. Wonderful. That's a 12. You take a look around, and the scene, despite there being carnage nearby, the scene around you is quite serene. You take it all in, and then you realize that you don't see any other movement, but you do hear the rattling sound of chains coming from this direction. Oops, from this direction.
Okay. I whisper. I whisper or I talk softly over at Rockseeker and say that I don't see any other goblins outside, but I do hear some chains rattling inside what looks to be a cave entrance up there where the water is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
should we make our way up towards the entrance there?
Sounds like a good course of action.
Awesome. Right. Move you guys up where you want to be.
So how deep
Right.
is this stream? Is it?
You look into the cave, and this is where the music changes, luckily to something soft. You look into the cave, and this is what you see. Where is my masking tool? There's the masking tool. Come on. There we go. Right. The little bit that you can see in is a stream that cobbles down a few stone steps. A naturally formed pathway on the right-hand side, on the east side of the cabin, seems to climb up along with the stream. Just inside the entrance of the cave, however, you do see a few natural steps leading into a compartment, a small cave, just off to the right. This sound of chains can be heard directly coming from there.
Okay. So how high up is the cave entrance? Would I be able to continue to use my longbow, or am I going to switch?
No, you can easily still use your longbow. The ceiling is almost 60 to 70 feet.
Okay, good to go. So I look over to my companion and ask, "Do you want to proceed inside, or do you want to lead the way? Your vision may be better than mine. I'm probably going to have to light a torch or something. Or how light is it in the cave? Does it look dark or?
The entrance you're going into now is still well lit from outside. Although past that you're unsure. You can still make out the pathway and objects, but your vision drops off rather sharply.
If you be needing a light, I have that ability.
Oh, well, probably going to be needing some light here, I'm imagining, or else I'm going to have to be light, see if I have a torch or something.
Let's have a look at your
I
inventory.
will cast light on my warhammer.
Yeah, you do have a couple of torches if you like to use them, but yeah,
Okay.
there's now a light source coming from Aram, which
Okay.
is what's the range of that light, Aram?
It is a 20-foot radius. A bright light in 20 foot and dim light for another 20 feet.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to be getting any further away from him than 20 feet, so that will work. That will work.
20 feet, wonderful. Okay, that's wonderful, and it lasts for an hour, and it's not concentration. So yeah, your warhammer is now a torch, giving you light. Aram, as you step into the cave, you notice that there is the snarling comes from a series of wolves inside the chamber. Right, reading the description. Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small dank chamber on the right side of the passage. Sorry, east side. The cave narrows to a steep fissure, the far end, and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sound of rattling chains greet your ears, where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening. Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the ground at the base of a stalagmite. Right. So, Barrow, what do you do?
That's well. I'm thinking. So let's see. Aaron, you described the area back to me, and I'm wondering. So do you think that we're in any danger from these wolves? I'm gonna.
They appear to be chained up, though they appear to be rather, well, they're not of a good temperament, I can tell you that.
Okay. Do you, I'm concerned about if somebody release those that could come up behind us. Do you think we should? What do you think we should do?
I suppose we can try and
I mean, do we have food to throw
either
to
kill them from a distance or possibly, as you say, uh, garner their trust. Though I'm not one who's much good with animals. Though I have a spell which could help if it is truly necessary.
Yeah. Well, I do have animal handling skills. So how about let me look and see what kind of food I have. Maybe I can get them quieted down.
Okay. Do you want to try and animal handle these wolves?
Yes, I do. I just want. I don't know if I have any food that I rations.
You do.
Okay,
You've
okay.
got...
I got rations, so I'm going to pull out some of my iron rations and try to get them to calm down by showing that we're friendly.
Awesome. Okay, because you're using food, this difficulty class drops. Please make an animal handling check. You easily make it. The difficulty class drops to 10, and you make it. The wolves calm down, and you are able to move freely through the room without them accosting you. So on the combat tracker, the wolves will now turn from hostile to neutral. And they will step aside so you can explore the room.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Let's see what's in here.
Right. Both of you wander into this space, and in front of you on the ground, both of you realize that this entire area here is filled with trash, half-eaten apples, old husks of fruits, bits of bone, other refuge you'd rather not mention, and of course, bits of wood lying strewn around. In between, your eyes follow it up in the fissure, and you realize that there is some sort of opening that leads up and through the roof that, if you would want to, you can climb through.
Mic on.
That seems like a potential direction to head in,
Yeah.
though I wouldn't much want to traverse this trash.
That's true. And I was wondering, is the opening big enough for me to go? I mean, I can see how big is the opening?
Okay, out of character, the opening is large enough for any medium-sized creature, but moving through it does take it does take an entire round of movement to get through it. So it'll take like 30 feet of movement. There is also an athletics check involved, but yes, it's possible. It'll be squeezing.
Okay. I'm not sure about going to the trash either, but if you want to, if Roxy, Aaron, if you think that's a good plan, I'll follow you up there.
Perhaps if we do not find what we're looking for further down the tunnel, we return.
Okay, and the wolves seem to be pacified now. How about what I'll do is if we decide to leave this room, I'm gonna give them a little bit more rations just to see if that keeps them a little bit calmer for a while.
We could always unbind them if you think that'll help.
Yeah, I just worry. Yeah, that's true too. I just worried about having 3 wolves coming up from behind us, surprising us or something like that.
Well, they're currently completely tied up. So.
Okay, completely tied up. Well,
yeah.
So then I'm just gonna give them some more food as we, because I guess we're gonna go back out of the room here, Aaron. So I'm gonna give them a little bit more food.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, yeah. No, you can easily just give them more food, and they are a little bit better. They seem a bit more healthy as a result. They ignore you again as you move out of the cave when you give them food. Do you want to leave the specific?
I think that's what I think what we decided here, Aaron, is to leave the room.
Okay.
Yes, let us continue exploring these tunnels.
Okay, wonderful. Both of you head
I can tell you this is not dwarven craftsmanship. No dwarf would allow themselves to live in such a hovel.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it doesn't look very safe either. So, but Barbo's down in the water, kind of walking. How deep is this water? It's not that deep, is it? Or
ankle deep.
Ankle deep. Okay.
It's a rivulet more than anything else. Both of you head into the cave. The cave more proper, and you start setting your sights further north. Actually, with your light being cast, quite a bit becomes visible. Both of you, please make a perception check for me. Oh, wonderful. Okay. So the stream passage continues up beyond another set of uneven steps ahead, bending eastwards as it goes. A waterfall sounds out from a larger cavern somewhere ahead of you, but all you see for now is a rickety bridge that spans a passage, and 20 feet above the ground you can see 2 openings on either side of the cave that are being connected by said bridge. With a perception check of 17, Barbo, you realize there is a goblin on the bridge. What? And it's actually looking directly at you.
Well,
you realize that there's a bit of a impasse of decision making to happen here. Please roll initiative. Cool music changing. Battle music. Right, so the goblin is visible. Don't be frightened by the large bee, it's just the bridge. Anyway, moving on. Right, so the goblin goes, and he starts to bolt in one of the directions. He seems to starts to bolt in that direction. Initiative has been rolled, no one is under surprise. Your light, unfortunately, brought attention to you so the goblin could see. And we're starting with round 1. Barbo.
Okay, well, I'm going to... So I can see him... I guess it's probably dim light that far out, isn't it, for me?
It is, but you can clearly see him, and he's out in the open. He's not behind the cover. He's clearly visible.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a shot with my longbow.
Go for it.
Ah.
Nice. That's a 10. That's a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, I see. A big mess.
He's, shucks. I was just excited someone's rolling an attack, but okay. Anyway. You still have movement. You've got 20 feet of movement. It is not difficult terrain. Where do you want to go?
Wow, let's see here.
Dave.
Okay. I'm moving. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're just thinking about it. Sorry.
You know, I was starting to move my figure. My guy is just counting it out. I'm counting it out here. I'm moving it.
Oh, no worries. Okay, cool, wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I've got it on locked token, so it's the.
Okay. There's where I'm going. I don't want to get.
Yeah, that's 20.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I don't want to get too far ahead of my light source.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry, I didn't even think about that right now. Right, wonderful. Yeah, so you walk into that passageway, and I'm just going to quickly share to what you see. I'm not going to read the entire description, but you see a passageway running off into the further into the west, and it ends into a T-junction. Something catches your eye there, but your attention is more focused on the goblin. Right, so next up we've got Wolf, and then Goblin. The Goblin is going to take a pot shot at. Let's see. He's going to take a pot shot at Barbo. Where are you? Shortbow. That's a 19 to hit, and then he does a little bit of damage, moderate, and then he is going to scamper. He is going to run all the way into the distance, like all the way to there. He runs out of line of sight. Right. So next up we've got Arim.
Alright, so he's gone out of sight. My companion has taken damage. I think... Alright, I'm going to walk up next to him.
Okay.
Are you right? Do you need healing?
I think I'm okay for now.
Nice. Okay.
Let me know, and I'll be glad to assist you.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Okay, so anything else from you, Arim? You actually need to do still have an action.
I do. I don't think that. I'll cast Shield of Faith on my companion.
Okay, that's a good idea. Shield of Faith, please just run that by me again. What does it do?
It just increases his AC by 2, and it's a concentration spell.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, you're under concentration. Beautiful. Right, so what happens next is that initiative moves on, unless you want to take another few steps.
Now, I'll stand there, and that'll be my turn.
The menacing bridge looks at you. The bridge goes, rawr. Okay, moving. No, never mind. Okay, Barbo, you're up.
I look at Aaron. I think I can't really see how we could get to the bridge, so we can either continue up this creek or go to this cave off to the side here. What do you think?
I do not know. I feel as though he would have retreated towards more of his kind, the cowardly creatures they are. It might be prudent to try another direction, although it is of no difference to me. We could try rushing them.
All right. Is there, when we look towards the bridge, is there any way to get up to the bridge, or is it just...
It's 20 feet above the ground, so you can try and climb up, but just sort of like jumping up to it or something. Other than that, the passage where you're next to right now does pitch up sharply. So you can make the argument that if you go this way, you will probably end up following a path that runs.
What's
Aaron?
Yeah. Aaron,
there.
since this one seems the passageway to my left here seems to be going in an upward direction. Let's go ahead and take that. What do you think?
It sounds like a plan. I'm with you.
Okay, so Barbeau's going to start trying to make his way up this passageway.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so set movement. Where do you want to go?
10.
Okay, that's just careful moving. Is that all you're going to do?
Let's see.
Okay.
Well, let's see. I guess I get a little bit more movement here. Well, I don't want to get too far ahead of. I'll stay here and wait for Aaron.
Oh, take a point of inspiration for taking it carefully. Right. Then next up we go for next initiative. Right. So there's the wolves that just sort of nibble on their rations, and then we hear some things happen in the background. Right. The goblin that initially ran around the bridge is going to run in the darkness. You don't hear him or see him, and then something interesting happens. Flood. The passage is suddenly filled with a mighty roar as a huge surge of rushing water pours down from above. From behind the bridge, this wave comes past and hits into Aram Rockseeker. Aram, make a dexterity save.
Mic on.
I am not very fast.
Cool. Dexterity save. You actually make you don't fall over. You manage to find a grip onto the wall or something next to you, and you hang on. Now, please make a strength saving throw. Okay, strength saving throw of 10. Unfortunately, you don't hold on, and you're flushed out, and you end up at the cave entrance. And deeper inside in the cave, you can hear the sound of the water slowing down. The steady stream of the waterfall takes over again, and a strange calm falls over the space again. Barrow, now, as this happens and you look back, your dwarven companion gets swept away. The water splashes into your passageway, but nothing much happens. What does become apparent to you, though, is that in the passageway ahead of you, there is most definitely activity now. From this area here, you notice... from this area over here, you notice a the distinct sounds of goblins moving around. Right, so that's what Goblin 1 does. It's a busy round. And then we get the movement of goblins. As a goblin comes around a corner into line of sight. Come on, I know you're in line of sight. And masking 2, and yoink. There we go. Not in line of sight. Should have known. There we go. A goblin comes around the corner. Barrow, you stare upwards at this goblin as he gets out his bow and arrow and starts to shoot. Right, but he just prepares his action. Next goblin is going to run out and dash and fall in behind him. You don't see him yet. Goblin 4 is going to pile in. Aram, you're prone on the ground outside of the cave. The water, you're completely soaked. What do you do?
Blast it all! I'll stand up and I'll use my remaining 15 feet to go back, and then I'll dash another 25 or 20 to there.
A wet dwarf plonks behind you.
Well, it just got a little bit more light now that I can see again. Better.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
All right, that will be my turn because I used my action.
I'm so used to people ignoring the light rules. Thank you so much for actually playing with them. That's very kind of you.
Oh no, yeah, yeah. I was my plan. If he hadn't got up there, I was going to go back, try to slowly make my way back, or ask if I even could do that. So that's good.
Honestly, take this sincerely, just that. Thank you. That's the type of thing that's so fun to play with as a player, and a lot of the players I play with just don't. So
right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Right. So anyway, next up in initiative is someone you haven't met yet. So I'm just gonna unidentify him. Then, although you probably saw his name in the initiative tracker, silly me. The bridge gets its turn. The bridge goes, rawr, I'm a scary bridge. Anyway, Barbo, the reason the bridge is in the initiative tracker is because you can destroy it.
Okay.
Barbo, you're up next.
Okay, so with my longbow, do I have a shot? I think I probably. What is it?
Oh no, definitely. He's got the high ground, Anakin, but he's not got cover.
So he has good cover, so I get so.
No, he doesn't. You get a normal straight up shot.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot with my longbow here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 26, armor class 15. You smash into him. Do damage.
All right.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Come on. That's decent. Dying. Yeah. He gets pinned to the wall he's just like part of the furniture now. And yeah, well done. Any movement from you?
I'm going to try to make my way at least up to the top here.
Okay. Request, and then I'll quickly work on the spacing it out. There we go.
Do I? If I want to go just a little bit more to the north here, could you open it up?
Yeah, sure. To the north, you see a passageway that seems to curve around to the east.
Okay, I'm going to take one more step to here.
Perfect. Yeah, that gives you quite a bit more cover to work with. Anything shooting at you from range, if that's a thin passageway, will shoot at the -2.
Okay, and that's where I'll be waiting to see what happens next.
Wonderful. Next initiative is going to be Wolf, and then we got over to Yimik. Yimik, you hear something in a goblin jump off. Well, you see a goblin jump off from a sort of a mezzanine level in the cave that you're looking into. It's like, go kill them for Yimik. Yimik will be happy if you do. Right, so Yimik instructs the other goblins to run ahead as he takes a step and puts in here and gets out a bow. He takes his bow and he's going to take a -2 shot at you. So -2 on modifier, that's partial cover, and initiative tracker, here we go. Short bow. That's a solid miss against Barbo. Next up, we've got Goblin 1. Goblin 1 is somewhere
Mic off.
and he's going to quickly do his movement. And
Mic on.
Amir, you actually hear something behind you.
I hear something behind me.
There's a goblin on the bridge. Right, but he doesn't see you because he's out of line of sight. Right, number 3 is going to actually run into here, fill up that space, and then attack a Barbo with a scimitar. That's a +4 to attack. That's a solid miss. Next up, Goblin number 4. Where's Goblin number 4? Goblin number 4 is going to... He's just going to move back to behind his boss and then hold action until... If something comes close to his boss, he's going to come and swing at him. Aram, you're up.
You're going down, goblin scum! And I'm going to Sacred Flame this Goblin 3, please. Yes!
Your DC is 13, he rolls a 10.
Yes!
Almost maxed. Did you just Sacred Flame one-shot the Goblin? Because that's what happened once while I've played this dungeon. That's awesome.
Yes.
It drops to the ground.
Moradin's light shine upon you.
Very nice. Take a point of inspiration for dropping creature with one shot like that. That's awesome. Nice, thanks. Okay, next up we've got... you've got movement left. 25 feet.
I do. I'll go up to there to keep my light shining into the passageways.
That's a good idea. Okay, so yeah, your light does actually move into the passageways. Excuse me, I'm just going to quickly remove tokens. There we go. Right, next up is an unidentified creature, which doesn't matter right now, and then bridge, which doesn't happen. Barbo, you're up.
Okay, so Barbo's going to switch to his great sword, and you're going to charge forward maybe about 10 feet, and then take a swing at the first goblin in front of him.
Awesome. Right, so take your 10 feet.
Okay, there's where I'm going to be, and I'm going to swing.
Perfect. And go for the swing.
trying to decapitating. Oh, but I miss. Swing too high.
Yeah, just a little bit high. You've got an inspiration if you want to re-roll that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I do. Okay, I didn't know I had. I do it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and re-roll this attack. Might as well.
Well done. Yeah, please. I'm really interested to see if this goblin also goes down in one shot.
Okay, so I'm just going to remove my inspiration. And,
Okay, cool.
And make my attack.
Go for it. This is gonna rock. Unless it's a natural miss. 18 plus 5, 23. That hits. You're out of inspiration, but you do hit Yimik. Right, do some solid damage for us there. Oh, that's nearly maximum. Yimik goes down in one shot. You should have stayed upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Yimik. That was the
Right.
golden leader of sorts.
And I want to finish my movement. I moved 10, so I got 20 left.
Yeah.
Because I
You
want
can
to
close the distance again.
Yeah, but I'm thinking I want to. Let's see. I want to make sure Aaron can get in here, so I want to. There. And this rough terrain on the. Okay, that's. I'm only going 10 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's
that works.
10. You
Yep.
can move 10 more, but are you happy there?
I'm happy there because I just want to make sure my partner there had room to get inside the cave entrance.
Honestly, you're a kind player. Thank you so much. Right, next up we've got Goblin number 1, which you guys can't see right now. So I'm just going to turn him off and disappear. And he's going to run. So let's quickly see how far he can get. That's 20. And then he's going to go to there. Right, so, and he's gonna then hold an action. Right, so next up we've got Goblin number 4, going to use Nimble Escape to dodge away from you, run up the steps, and then run all the way to here. There we go. Tuk. And then he's going to get out his scimitar and hold it to the throat of what you can see to be a human that's been tied up, and looks distinctly like Sildar Hallwinter.
Oh. Could I actually see up there, or I guess see the dust?
Yeah, you can from where you are now for ranged attacks. You'll get a -2 on because of the edge of the escarpment.
Okay.
But yes, you can be up there.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Well, that's what he does, and he threateningly holds the knife the scimitar at his throat. Next up is Arim.
All right, here I go.
Okay, you make it all the way to there. Stop! There's a reaction from a goblin that's in a passageway behind you. That's
No.
up to there, and he is going to shoot you with a short bow. Goblin number 1 finally gets his revenge. He thought he flushed out these filthy dwarvy dwarves.
Mic off.
Go +4 to hit. That's a 12. That's a miss. An arrow flies past your nose, and you see him just in time. But yeah, you still have the rest of your movement and your action.
Ha!
Mic on.
Alrighty. I'm going to then just go there.
Okay, yeah. You've got 5 more left.
Assessing this situation, I see the goblin holding the scimitar to Sildar's throat. I'm going to say to him, drop your weapon, and I'm going to cast command.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad one.
I'm going to use my inspiration to try that again.
Ah, no.
Yes!
Okay, he fails. McBastard. Okay, right. He drops his scimitar. He is unarmed, which makes him... he's unarmed. He doesn't have his one weapon anymore. Go for it. What else?
I've used both me spell slots. We're gonna have to rely on them healing potions if we go down.
Barbeau, you're up.
Let's see. Oh. All right, and Barbeau's going to take a longbow shot at the goblin who's up there by our friend Zeladar.
Oh wow, yeah. It's a -2 modifier though.
Okay. Okay, I got the -2 set up, and now I'm gonna take my shot.
Watch this. Headshot. 360 no scope. Oh, that's a
Yep.
10.
But right into the roof of the cave, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, right into the roof of cave. The cave cracks. Some stones fall to the ground and scatter throughout the entire area. Right. So next up, we've got. You still have movement. Do you want to move, Barbo?
Yeah, but well, Barbo's going. I guess those look like stairs there, so he's going to try to make it up the escarpment, I guess.
Yeah, they're naturally formed stairs, but yeah, you can easily just run straight up them diagonally. Diag. That's 15. You've got more left if you want to go closer to him.
15, 20. How about right there?
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, you're right next to him. Okay. Then there's the group of wolves. Then there's Goblin 1. Goblin 1 is going to he's going to actually close the distance a bit more to here, and then he is going to shoot again at the cleric. That's a 13. Ooh, that's a miss.
Keep
Good roll.
trying! I've got armor class for days!
What is your armor class?
18.
Good lord. Okay, well, yeah, he hits your armor and ignores it. Right, next up we've got Goblin number 4, which dropped the scimitar. So he's going to use Nimble Escape, run into the corner here. Oopsie. I've made him invisible. Well done, Dominic. Visibility. Did I think my game... There we go. My game just did a stupid... Okay, the goblin moves into that corner straight up, and then he's going to get out his short bow and just try and reduce the number of bastards in his cave. Right, so that is a short bow attack of +4. Then damage of... Oh, that's a... Oh, even with your +2 armor class from the Shield of Faith, he hits. It's a 1d6. Oh, maximum damage. Barbo falls to the ground, and you don't feel that well. Next up, we've got Aram. You see your human compatriot go down in the dust above. What do you do?
You're not getting us that easy! I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the one up on the... Can I see him from where I am?
Yes, you can.
Alright,
the
I'm
goblin
gonna cast-
above. Wait, sorry. Which
Yeah, the goblin above. Yeah, goblin number 4.
You can't see him. He's a bit too far deep in.
Okay, I'm going to move up to there. Will I see him there?
Yes, you can.
You know, actually, that was how many? That was 10 feet
10.
of movement, right?
Yes.
I'm going to go there. That's another 5. That's
Gives you
another
10.
I have 25. 10 to there is 20. To there is 25. Okay.
Yes. Cool. All right, you're right next to Barbo.
Okay, yeah. From there, I'll cast Sacred Flame on the goblin in the corner there.
Nice.
Come on. Yes,
He
failure.
failed.
Yes. Okay, right. Come on. Another one shot.
Nope.
No.
Moderately wounded.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
But yes, okay. I have used up my spell slots, unfortunately. So I think that will be it for now. I will have to wait till next round.
Barbo, please make a death saving throw. What's this natural 20?
Okay, so just a natural 20? Oh, just a 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
just easily roll a natural 20.
There we go. I guess it's... Did I do the right thing? No.
Oh, wow. Well, you rolled twice and you got a natural 20.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I clicked it. I clicked it
roll
twice. I just clicked it twice. I might have done it by accident. No, I didn't mean to roll it twice. I just think I clicked it twice.
It's okay. Tell you what, I'ma take it. You're 2 players. I'ma take that. You check out of it, and you are up. Let me just quickly check here. You wake up with 1 hit point, but you're still prone on the ground. So yeah, that's where you are right now. I just want to remove your unconscious.
You can just say that the first roll was a cocked die.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one was a cockeye.
Yeah, there you go.
It
I
is a soda
honestly,
can.
I honestly, I didn't mean to do that. I just clicked twice for some reason.
Yeah, I had a cheater on my previous table, so honestly, if an honest accident is nice. Okay, wonderful. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna say you're up with 1, but you are prone. That's end of your turn, however. So there's the wolves, and then there is Goblin number 1. Goblin number 1 is now getting really angry of himself, so he's gonna run into the corner over here and then shoot at at the Rock Seeker again. So here we go. That is a short bow plus 4 to hit. That's a critical hit. Here weet jy.
No!
This is gonna end so badly. No. No, no, no. Oh no. Oh,
I'm all right.
and you make a concentration.
I am going to keep you safe.
What's your hit points? Oh, you haven't taken damage yet, so that was your first. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool, wonderful. So yes, you take quite a bit of damage. You take 7 points of damage, but you've got 4 hit points left. Next up is Goblin number 4, which is not super excited about this situation, but he's going to rather run over to here and spend an action to pick up his fallen weapon, so he can use scimitar attacks again. Adam, you're up.
I'm going to. I don't know what's the smarter move. Now that my friend is awake, I think I'm going to walk to there, and I'm going to attack him with my warhammer.
Great, yes.
Take this! Smash!
Armor class 15, yeah, you hit straight through, do some damage. And this one splats to the ground as he bends down to pick up his scimitar.
You're not taking us down again! You're next! I pointed the other one.
Roll intimidation. Yeah, he doesn't believe
Damn,
you.
it's a nat 1.
At least he thinks he's seconding you, not next. Right, next up we go for Barbeau. You're prone, but you're alive. What do you do?
Okay, let's see. Well, I guess I'm going to stand up for half my movement, and I guess is it half movement or something like that? Okay, and right, and then I'm going to take a shot with my longbow at the remaining goblin I can see.
You've got superior line of sight, roll at advantage. You literally have the high ground here, so. And your light source is next to you and everything, so.
Okay, so then I'm going to fire my longbow. There we go.
That's a 17 plus 8. Yeah, that's a hit. Roll for damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
One shot?
Oh. Yep, that's a one shot. Take a point of inspiration for that.
Okay. Alrighty.
Congratulations. The fight comes to a screeching halt. Music changing. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Alright. Let's down some potions.
Yeah, Barbeau, I'm not feeling too good, so I better take some potion here.
Nice.
Oh, almost max healing. I love it.
7 plus.
I'm back to full health.
So, Barbeau, I added healing potions to your actions tab. You can just target yourself.
Yep, I'm doing that right now.
Apologies. It's always with one shots tricky to know how much people know about the system. Oh, nice. Well done. Okay, yeah, you're quite a bit healed. You guys you drink a couple of potions and you hear a moaning behind you.
Okay. So then I need to mark off one of the healing potions then, right?
Please, yes.
Okay, done.
Wonderful. The man behind you sort of rolls over. His one swollen black eye looks at you. It's like, Barbeau? Arwen? What are you doing
It's
here?
us. How did you get here?
Goblins! I thought that was apparent.
Oh, so...
No, I meant... never mind.
Yes, Barbeau?
Oh, I was just going to ask him. I think we saw where there was something happened on the road, didn't it? Or
oh, that. Yes. We were ambushed. I didn't have a chance. There were like 12 of them around us.
Oh, I see.
There There was a bugbear as well at some point.
A bugbear. Okay. Well, we've killed a few goblins in here. Do you think are these the same goblins that ambushed you? Do you know?
No, no, for sure. They've been questioning me for a little while, trying to find out if I know anything that'll lead them to more treasure. They're more interested in Gundren, you see. They took him away earlier.
Oh,
This hurt.
Aaron's cousin. I almost forgot about him.
Oh yeah.
I'll
you
try
questioned-
not to take that as an insult, but we're gonna have to find him.
Well, it might be from my aching head right now, Aaron. I'm sorry.
Your aching head.
It's all right, Pink One.
Okay.
He Sildar Hallwinter actually
Mic
continues
off.
to explain that they were after they were dragged to this cave. The bugbear seemed to mention things
Mic
about
on.
orders that were given. They then exchanged some horrific words in Goblin, split the party up, and dragged Gundren Rockseeker out of the cave and off to a different location. But only the bugbear knows where. Along with the dragging of the dwarf, most of the goblins left the cave. So currently, you're fighting a skeleton crew of this bandit camp. Sildar explains that you need to find any clues of where Gundren is. He implores you to do this. Gundren is the only one that still knows how to read the map he was carrying, and that was taken with him.
Okay. So I look at Saladar and see does he still have armor on or weapons or is there any weapons or
He is basically there in a tunic and some pants.
Oh, okay.
He's like, if you want me to fight, I'm going to need some gear, at least something. I should be able to still hold my own a little bit.
Okay. Well, we probably could find him a scimitar, possibly if these things are any worth anything.
Here's a hand axe and a shield.
Cool. So yeah, you actually he goes to like a small pack in the corner and retrieves what's left of his gear, which is a short sword. He looks at his shield and says, "No, I'd never learned how to use those. I'm fast of this though," and he swings the short sword around a few times. Translation, game mechanics. Sildar has only got 10 hit points, but he does have multi-attack with his short sword, and he does have the reaction parry. So he's more a fencer than a brawler. But yeah, he's more than willing to join the party, and he does. Right, you've gained the allegiance of Sildar. Congratulations.
Okay, very good.
All right. Everyone in the party, please make me a perception check. This is probably not the best check for it, but I just need some sort of way to identify this. Okay, there's the party sheet. Yeah, you both roll above 10. So essentially what happens is, before you leave, something catches your eyes, and you see that there is something in dirt where where Yimika died. On his belt is a pouch, and out of the pouch there's spilled a small few items. Yimik's treasure. Right, so if you would please to turn your attention to the party sheet, top right of Fancy Grounds, there is a small button, an italic eye with 3 little meeples. Clicking on that brings up the party sheet. In the party sheet, go to the inventory tab.
3 gold teeth.
Yeah, 3 gold teeth and some silver pieces. Are you going to split them evenly, or do you just want to split them 50-50 between the two of you?
I'm okay with 50-50 if Aaron's okay with that.
How are you planning to split a gold tooth? You take 2, I'm fine. I'll take the silver and 1 tooth.
Okay, that works. That works.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm Aram and then no. Come on, system. Barbo, and then the silver all of it goes to Aram.
Yeah.
Inventory, silver pieces. There we go. Hey, come on, system, play along. Yeah, the silver pieces have been added to your inventory, and here goes the gold teeth. Blimp. Then the remaining one goes to Barbo.
Okay, very good.
Wonderful. So what happens next is that the party you can, if you like, try and take a short rest here just to regain some of your stamina and things. Otherwise, you can continue exploration.
Yes, I suggest we move forward. Looked
Yeah.
like that other tunnel curved around towards the bridge.
I agree because I'm sure they're going to be cooking up something else if we don't get on to them.
Okay.
So,
Right, so I'm going to release tokens so you're not locked anymore, and then just state where you want to move to. We don't have to go specifically by movement speed.
I'll
well,
just walk to there and obviously wait for the others.
Okay.
okay. I'm
Right,
gonna.
and
I'm gonna.
Sildar is going to follow up close behind. Right. So marching order. Who's going first? So it's going to be Arim.
Well,
Come on.
I think
Arim.
Arin has the better armor, so I'm gonna let him take peek around the side. Plus, he's got the light source, but that might make him a target too, though.
Well,
I'm happy with this. I've got a shield.
Plus,
right.
you probably want to lead anyway since your cousin's out there.
Ooh.
Of course not.
He owes you money?
Yes, what do you think I'm doing this for?
Yeah. So Aaron, did your cousin have any gold teeth?
Ooh.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Well, just hope. Well, we may want to save these just in case.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, grisly, but still beautiful. Right, so move yourselves up to closer to the breach if you like. If you want to take it slower and check for things, by all means, but tell that now. So Sildar is just going to essentially follow up where you are moving to. So there goes Arim and Barbo. You moving up? Beautiful. Right, the two of you try and lean over to the edge and see past. You see the river as it comes down the northern passageway and flows underneath the bridge. The bridge is 20 feet above the ground. Not a horrible fall, but worth a little bit of damage. You can definitely break your neck. In the rightwards direction, in the east, there is where the river starts. Your light doesn't reach that far, but Aram, you can see it. You can see that this is where the river starts, and that the rough-hewn steps seem to flatten out into a more level playing field beyond this. The area is quiet, and even if you do peek up your ears to listen, you realize the only thing you can hear is the distant hiss and thunder of a waterfall. What do you do next?
Right, I say we proceed across the bridge.
I agree.
And make an attempt at stealth, even though I won't succeed.
No, that's negative.
Yeah. Well, if I can't hear you, nobody can hear you.
Okay. Right. So you're going to.
That's my stealth roll.
Good lord. Right. Move yourself to where you're clanking to.
Yeah.
Chung, 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 chung.
Yeah. Barbeau's going to try to move stealthily too, whether it matters or not.
Please do the roll. Okay.
And Barbeau needs to move here.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's a good stealth. That's good enough. Right. And Sildar sneaks up behind. Right. You carefully move up this passageway, and the area opens up. Drawing it open. There we go. The cavern is half filled with two large pools of water. A narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pool, which drains out of the western end of the chamber to form the stream that flows out of the cave mouth below. Low fieldstone walls serve as dams holding the water in. A wide exit stands to the south, while two smaller passages lead west. The sound of the waterfall echoes through the cavern, making it difficult to hear. Right, the larger entrance you can see is over here. Just gonna uncover that a little bit more. But you do not see any movement. What do you do?
Well, Aaron, let's try to continue stealthily walking in and get a better view of what's going on here.
Right. So, there may or may not be enemies ahead of us. But I have an idea.
Okay.
This may not work, but it is something. I can make my voice boom. I could try luring them to us into this passageway and strike at them one by one.
That sounds like a real good plan to me.
Okay. Right, so are you going to try and do your thaumaturgy?
So I'm going to try and use thaumaturgy to taunt anyone ahead, giving up all semblance of stealth and just like say, "Come at me, you goblin rot grubs."
Okay, all right. So roll perform.
Aaron, before you do that, do you think I need to position myself better to use for my longbow, or just stay where I'm at?
Ooh, this spot here would be very nice.
Yep. So I think I'm gonna, before Aaron does it, I'm gonna try to stealthily move into the cavern and get a better view so I can use my longbow.
Right, well, the World Your
That's a
Oyster.
good plan.
These little rocks here are actually these little rocks are stalagmites, so they are big enough to hide behind and get +2 cover from ranged attacks.
Okay.
And these field, although you have to get into the pools to use it, but these low walls you can use to get also a +2 to your cover.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to go around the corner here. So just go ahead and move.
Yeah, go for it. Go nuts. I have to say it's super refreshing to play with some polite people after this morning.
Okay.
I had some polite people, but there was a bit of discomfort with the one guy. Anyway,
Okay. So
wonderful.
And I'm gonna prepare myself with my longbow, just waiting for Aaron.
Okay,
to
I'm
do
going to
his
remember that. Love this. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so Aram, your Sildar falls in right behind you. Aram, he's going to prepare to
Mic
jump in
off.
front of you if possible. And then what's going to happen is you now need to make me. You're using thaumaturgy, right?
Yes.
So make a. You're
Mic
trying to
on.
taunt them, right?
Yes.
Then make your, depending on your wording, intimidation or persuasion at advantage.
Okay, so I say exactly what I said. Come at me, you goblin rot grubs.
What the hell is not crap? Okay, cool. Right, roll. Oh, this is going to be tough to beat. Let me roll for the leader. Because there is someone here. Yeah. Roll for initiative as you start to hear footfalls in the distance. Music is changing. Nice. Okay, so what happens next is, okay, you've got initiative. Aram, you rolled a 3. Barbeau, you rolled a 12. I just need to roll for, where is it? Sildar. Sildar, you need a new initiative. Let's get you one, shall we? Oopaloo. That's a 16, so he goes on initiative 16. Okay, first up is an unseen combatant. Which is going to take this chance to run out. He is going to... There's quickly locked tokens. There we go. He's going to... That's 10, that's 15, that's 20. And he's going to take another 10 to rush out and see who the hell is insulting him. Right, as he comes into the open, you see him, Barbeau, and since you've got your arrows at the ready, please make a surprise roll. Make your shot if you want to.
All right, that's what I'm going to do. Shoot him with my longbow. Okay. Quick question: he's not under any cover there with that stalagmite, is he?
No, he's not right next to it. He needs to be right up to it to get that
Okay.
benefit.
All right. Here's the roll.
Oh
Yes!
Well done, my good sir.
I think it might be one dead. Oh, maybe I'm counting my chickens before they're hatched here. Okay. Let's go.
It's possible. Right, roll for damage. Oh, this is going to be kick-ass. Nope. But it's moderate. He's moderately wounded. You can see a health bar next to his name. He's almost halfway. But yeah, that's... Ooh. Take you really have a point of inspiration for that wonderful critical hit, but I'm going to rather give the one to Aram since you already have one.
Oh yeah, it was his idea and him bringing him out to position him properly.
Awesome. He realizes Clark realizes he's not close enough to attack, so he's going to actually use his action to dash another 15 feet directly to next to you. Right, next up we've got Solar Hallwinter, which is not going to let it wait on himself. He is going to run out of the hiding to right next to you, and he's going to multi-attack Clark. Take this, you filthy little bastard! And there's the first attack. That's a hit, and some damage, and another hit. That's a miss. Right, and then from the cave in the distance, you hear more padded footsteps. You hear something move, and then, well, kind of anyway. Right, this is gonna come all the way out to here. A wolf, a large wolf. Well, medium-sized wolf, but still, it's like the wolves outside, but this one is much better fed, and he's known as a Ripper. He's going to try and get closer to his boss. Alright, so it's going to hold his action there. Next up, we've got Barbeau.
Okay. Well, Barbeau is switching. Is going to use his great sword and swing at Crag.
Oh, wow. Yes. Okay, Crag is armor class 16. Hide armor. And a shield, actually. Oh, another crit? Oh my goodness, yes!
I could never repeat that.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself. You'll probably repeat that by tonight. Right, cool. Shoot. I want to. Oh, and 2 shots. I gotta love this. Clark falls to the ground. And he's like unconscious. I'm just gonna replace him for Blood Splat for now.
Okay.
So we don't.
So I see that wolf back there, and I'm gonna use a bonus to take my second wind just because of my hit points.
Okay. That's wonderful. You can target yourself and quickly get that healing going. While you're figuring that out, do you have any movement?
I got a few hit points back. That's good.
That's good.
I'm going to go ahead and yeah, I'm going to move here just a second, reposition a little bit.
Nice. That's right in front of him, and then
And then I'm off to the side there, right there.
that blood splat is going to get in the way. He's going to move it away.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure somebody else can get in there too. So
That's 10 feet. Okay. That's a good position, actually. Okay, is that it?
that is it.
Wonderful. Right, so Firepit, Wolf 1, Arim, you're up.
Well done, Barbo.
Well, thank
You'll
you.
be a grand dwarf.
And I'm just laughing. Come join the
Now
party.
I'm going
Come
to-
come join the party. We got to find your cousin.
Now I'm going to try
that's a miss.
and
That was an
radiant
extent, yeah, Ripper
sacred
next
flame the wolf. Take this.
Oh, wow.
Mic off.
Yeah, more damage. The dog is
My
not
God.
impressed. Well, Wolf is not impressed. Any movement from you, Aram?
Yes, I'm going to move to there.
Okay. Next up is Sildar. Sildar is going to just like try and move to here, and then attack. He is targeting the wolf. There we go. And he's going to multi-attack. First attack. That's a miss. Second attack. That's a miss. This damn thing is slippery. Right, so Ripper is next. Ripper is going to target Sildar. And then here we go. Oh, I just did damage. Let me just see if I would have hit anyway. Yeah, no, I would have hit. Cool, that's a bite. And because of his bite, Sildar goes prone. But it's a saving throw. Which he fails. Yeah, he goes prone. Okay, next up we've got Barbeau. You see this wolf like dragging Sildar to the ground and pouncing him. What do you do?
And I'm going to be using my great sword on the wolf.
Nice.
And
18, that'll hit. Armor
Oh.
class for the wolf is 13, yes.
Okay.
You got this. You got
Come on.
this. Oh, wow.
Ooh, but that took care of that.
The battle draws to an end. Right, so dungeon depths, music no delay, changing. The battle draws to an end, and the party looks around. Sildar gets up, dusts off his tunic, and stows his sword. Well, not stows his sword, but picks up his sword again. That was super close. I would rather not repeat this. Right, unlocking tokens. Exploration is open. What do you guys do?
All right. I'm going to walk up to here and I'm going to try and listen for any more goblins or creatures inside this cavern.
Okay, while he's doing that, what do you do, Barbo?
Barbeau kind of moves over between Sardar and Aaron, and just gets his longbow ready again.
Wonderful. Okay, you carefully look into the room. The light from Arim's warhammer shines into the room, and in the distance you see the following: sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes towards a narrow opening that descends into the darkness. A larger opening leads north, down a set of natural stone steps, the roar of falling water echoing from beyond. In the middle of the cavern, the coals of a large fire smolder. Right. You do not see any movement.
So,
Do you think it's safe to go inside?
well, how about I try to stealthily move into the room?
Okay. Roll stealth.
Okay, and
Right.
I'm
Yeah, move up.
going to move up to the top of the stairs.
Okay. You move carefully up to the top of the stairs. The light shines into this space, but your own silhouette now carves a long shadow over some of the crates. On the crates, you see the symbol of the loin shield Coister, trading outpost in Phandelver and Neverwinter. These supplies were raided of traveling merchants and supply runs. Around this cave, you can see a few spaces where goblins most likely rested, but you see no movement whatsoever.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I kind of signal for my compatriots to follow me up, and I just move into the room a little bit further.
Okay. Sildar moves up to there. Aram, you can move up to the steps, and you go over to there. As you pass the fire pit there, something moves in the corner of your vision. A goblin dashes out from one of the stalagmites. As he runs to the fissure in the distance. One moment, adding him to the initiative tracker. Here you go. Visible, and there. He dashes out from the stalagmites on the left hand side, and starts dives for that hole. All of you get a reaction. Starting from the high. Okay, roll initiative so I can just get your sequence. That's 11 for Arim.
Yep.
That's nice. It's an 11 for. but he's got
Barbo can go first.
Yeah, he's got a higher modifier, and Sildar doesn't count for this. Okay, so Barbo, you can you get a free action or shot on this thing before it disappears into that fissure.
Okay, I'm going to hopefully put a longbow arrow in him.
All right, let's get that arrow in the air. That's a 12 plus 8. Yeah, that's a hit.
And damage.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, critically wounded, he slumps into the hole, and sickened by his own blood, he slips away, unfortunately, on his turn. Right. The goblin is somewhere in the distance, running around. You can hear him scampering through the wolves on the far side. And you start hearing a commotion, followed by a lot of ripping noises.
So our friendly wolves there maybe got dinner or something.
You showed them that goblins are assholes. Congratulations. And that is the end of the one shot, essentially. The rest of the story carries on, where the party finds that Gundren has been taken to Castle Crackmore, and that you have no idea what that is. So eventually, you make your way to Phandalin, and Sildar helps you set up shop, find more quests, and figure out the mystery of the lost mines of Phandelver. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Any questions, comments,
No,
ideas?
thank you, Dominic. That was a lot of fun.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
It's
I did.
it's supposed to be lighthearted and silly, and
Yeah, it was good. We had a lot of fun. How about you, Aaron? I
I
can't
had
believe
a
how many critical hits we got in here.
man. The first, the second game I played yesterday, we had entire rounds of people just missing, and then people of just critting. I think the system had some sort of RNG thing that had to like filter out. No, it's
So yeah,
great.
no. You now have two golden teeth.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
Um, well, since the game is not done, I just got a quick question. It's like I've now followed you on Twitch here. You play a lot on online and stream.
Not. I mean, maybe once a week or every other week. I play.
So cool.
Right.
Thank you for
I don't
streaming.
have any games that I'm DMing right now. I got a
Hmm.
Star Wars game I played in on Sundays, and then I guess right now looking to join whatever any D&D games or get a campaign started.
That's so cool. No, that's awesome. Well, I'll keep my eyes open if you stream next time. I'm usually open over weekends to listen to these streams.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. And I was gonna
because
say, Dominic, if you ever need an extra player, just ping me, and if I'm available, I'll join.
I'm adding you to my list. That's so kind of you to say.
Or
Um,
and if
I
you,
really needed a fun game, and you guys helped me out.
oh yeah, and if you're planning, if you need somebody in advance, just let me know, that way I can get it on my schedule. Otherwise,
I'll definitely.
if you see me online, just ping me and I'll say yes or no.
Well, tomorrow during one of my games, I'll just check in you like an hour or so beforehand and just message you because there's usually like at least a spot open. I might
Okay.
actually swap out the dungeon then tomorrow because if you're coming back and Arcanus is coming back, then I might have to run at a different little setting. But
Okay.
okay,
Sounds
thank you
good.
so much for coming. I'm just going to send you a quick friend request and do my admin. Thank you so much.
Okay. Sounds good.
Have a nice day, man.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye. Okay. Stream closing down, and I hope everybody enjoyed today's episode, and it was a lot of fun. Quick little one shot of the first chapter of Phandelver. So yeah, take care and have a great Saturday.